I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay tuned for the morning announcements.
Good morning, Douglas. Today is a B-Day. The Black Student Union and #FDHS Reads Book Club will be sponsoring a panel discussion of Angie Thomas's The Hate U Give at 3:30 Thursday, March 14th in the library. Join us for an important dialogue and discussion around race in our school and community. Snacks will be provided.
The Spanish Honor Society will meet after school on Monday, March 4th in room B202. Seniors, Grand Canyon University will be in the Professional Services Academy Monday, March 4th at 9 a.m. to talk to interested students. If interested in attending, please email or stop by Ms. Granville's office, C209, to sign up. Please stay tuned for Mr. Diaz.
On this day, February 26, Mae Jemison, a NASA astronaut, engineer, and physician in 1992, she became the first African-American woman to travel in space when she orbited the Space Shuttle Endeavour.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to ask you to be safe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to ask you to be safe, to be responsible, to be respectful here at Douglas. We want you to be on time, on task. Use appropriate language, appropriate electronics. Guys, being respectful is not just projecting respect, but also imposing respect, right? Respecting yourself, being responsible for yourself, ethically, the way that you handle yourself, the way that you communicate with your peers, with your friends, the way that you share your voice, per se. Who you are is a lot of what you do, what you say, and how you conduct yourself. So make sure you are being ethical, respectful, responsible. AP exams, the deadline to sign up for AP exams is coming up. Why would you sit in an AP class all year long and not take the AP exam? I do not understand. Take the AP exam, get the college credit. Different colleges give you different kinds of credits, but if you get a qualifying score, you get college credits and you save a ton of money depending on the institution. For example, at Eastern Kentucky University, each credit hour is over $300. So one class, one AP class test that you take is about $1,000 worth of college value. Guys, I mentioned yesterday that this is the National Eating Disorder Awareness Week. The National Eating Disorder Awareness Week. And I want to say to you, 91% of the reported cases of eating disorders are athletes. They're athletes that are trying to get in shape, trying to stay in shape. They just don't understand how to properly feed their bodies. Eating disorders happen to anyone. Any person can struggle with an eating disorder. Therefore, what we have here at Frederick Douglass in our library, we have mental health ebooks. You can go on your Chromebook, you can go into the library, and you can search all kinds of mental health ebooks, including mental health eating disorders. They're audiobooks, they're digital books, and they're actual hard copy books on these topics here at Frederick Douglass. Fayette County Public Schools paid for the entire lot of mental health books. Some of the books are designed for your parents. Some of the books are designed for your teachers. Some of the books are designed for folks that are struggling with eating disorders. So we encourage you to look into that if you think you've got a friend or if you yourself may be struggling with an eating disorder. Proud of the Black History and the Black Student Union and the things that we are doing here with the community, with our student body. Also, want to send a big shout out to boys lacrosse. I was informed that they did have a scrimmage on Saturday versus Madison County, and they beat Madison County in their scrimmage, and they're getting ready to compete. I believe they've got 6 games in the next 2 weeks, so it's going to be pretty busy. Friday they have a home game. We encourage you to come out and support the lacrosse team on Friday. I was also informed that Algebra 1 in Fayette County all high schools, Frederick Douglass has the highest scores on the common assessments. So every Algebra 1 student in the city takes the same test, and our test scores were #1 in the city. That's the information I received yesterday. Real proud. Guys, it's not just competing in the arts or competing on the courts and on the fields. We want to compete across the board, academically included. ACT, we want the best ACT scores in the city. We want the best academic systems that we can provide. And on that note, this morning, teachers will be handing out to you your progress report. Take those home, show your parents, make sure you understand why you have the grade you have, and keep pushing to get better. Keep working to improve your grades in all of your classes. There's keys money associated. If you get an A, you get so much college money. If you get a B, you get so much college money for every class you take while you're in high school. I'm Lester Diaz, your principal, and it is an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.